Interesting to see Kylie Harden with a quick throw, and we've seen in this position sometimes McKenna Smet has a big arm, and we're going to see her take the throw in right here. She almost has a mini corner kick when she throws the ball in from this close to the goal.
Very powerful. And there's another good one, this time to Trujillo, who we notice, Sean, has a lot of tape on that right leg.
Yeah, but she's a gamer, Michael. We saw her kind of looking a little gimpy before the game. Now that the whistle's blown, she's all over the field.
Yeah, she sure is. And Quinones, Razmik, another one of those solid citizens on the team. There's a shot.
And even though that's an off angle, that's a solid shot from Julia Bejtka. You want to be able to pepper the keeper with some shots. And she had some space to create there.
She did. It was a good stop by Bowers on a nice ball by Bejtka, who Wakeman says has the most powerful leg on the team.
Rockville wins another corner here. Kylie Harden with a short kick last time. We'll see if she can get it into the middle of the action where generally you want to put it.
There it comes. And Frederick gets it out of bounds. Be another corner kick coming up.
That one a much better chance. Trujillo with a chance to get a header on it, but looked like more of a passing header than a shot.
Yeah, she didn't really put her full force behind it there. I think she was trying to nudge it to someone. Here it comes again. And that goes right into Bowers. Becca Bowers, just like Anna Santiago, Becca Bowers for Frederick is a rookie keeper. First time she's ever played in goal. And their coach, Christy Jacobs, gave her very high marks as well.
Yeah, she's really stood in there against some tough shots early, and that's what Rockville wanted. They're executing well in the offense. They've gotten some decent shots on net, but Becca Bowers standing up there, keeping them out of the goal.
Comes Rockville on the attack. And they take it away.
This is what we talked about, that obsession for possession. That's Trujillo playing defense on the defender and getting the ball back. And we've seen Rockville do a little bit of that. It's almost like the old offensive strategy in hockey, the dump and chase. You know, they know that they're better athletes, so they're going to kick the ball into space deep, and then they're going to play these defenders one-on-one. Frederick doing a good job with possession, getting the ball back out, though.
Yep, and that's going to be their strategy, it looks like, at least in the early going. There's Bowers. Last game we did, of course, Julie Bowers was our player of the game, which is quite something, I'd say, in soccer to pick a defensive player as your player of the game, but she clearly set the tempo in that one.
Absolutely, and she shows her offensive skills as a defender. Once she gets the ball on her feet, she's able to turn it around for the offense. Not an easy thing. A lot of times when a defender's in pressure, they're just going to kick it away, but she's able to not only get the ball on her feet, but pass it back to the offense.
And she's got one of the stronger legs on the team, and every now and then, Coach Wakeman likes to set her free, she says, up top, and let her play some offense.
Yeah, and like you said, 4 goals on the season for the sweeper, so she doesn't get up there very frequently, but when she does, she gets the ball in the net.
Makes them count. And that ball went completely out of the field.
There's Julie Bowers. You know, another thing that's excellent about her game is she has that judgment in communion with the other defenders is to be able to know when to attack the ball and when to stand back and let one of her teammates attack the ball and be that backup for her, almost like a safety. And that makes the entire defense strong. You have someone who's good on the ball and someone who's good on the backup. And the other defenders are no slouches either, so it really makes for a solid wall in front of the keeper.
Well, and she communicates very well with Anna Santiago, the goalie. So Santiago credits her with her success this year as a keeper.
Kylie Harden's done a good job from the corner kick today. Another solid ball.
Oh, that was close. And Bejtka, or no, that's Bowers, almost got her head on it.
And that's one of those chances for her to sneak up when you're the sweeper. Now she can retreat back for the goal kick. This is a play that they really like sneaking. They do that with Bowers, and they do that with Masha Rutherford. They sneak that player kind of backdoor behind the screen of players for the header or kick attempt.
Just a tad long. Otherwise, we would have a 1-0 game here. And this time it's going to be Frederick.
That's one of the underrated kind of situations in soccer that people don't realize is on these set pieces, corner kicks, free kicks. There's a plan of what's going on and what the players want to do. Now, it's tough to execute because you need the ball placed perfectly, and the defense has something to do with it. But that's one of Rockville's favorite plays, to kind of slide a player back and sneak her back towards the net.
Well, Sean, I noticed that Lena Orbe, number 10 for Rockville, is now into the game. So she sat out for a little while, and now she's in. She's one of the captains on the team.
And that spells trouble for Frederick because with Orbe and Trujillo, those are two motors on offense that don't stop. As you can see, Orbe already on the ball and pressuring.
Orbe has 15 assists on the season, which is a fantastic amount. Trujillo has 9. So both of them are excellent goal scorers, but also very unselfish distributors.
It shows the entire unselfish spirit on the team. I mean, you have two of their best goal scorers who also have 24 assists between them. The midfield players, Baitka, Rutherford, they could easily be the top goal scorer on a given team, but they control the tempo on midfield. They win balls, and obviously they get chances to score and create themselves as well. But they take the back seat as the main scorer to Orbe and Trujillo, and they're happy to do that. The results for the team has been quite positive.
It's been great. And here's Santiago coming up.
It's a rare miscue by Bowers, but Santiago able to help bail her out. Good pressure by Katie Vivian to keep the player off the ball. Ashley Polvey was giving some chase.
Polvey, of course, is the top offensive threat for the Frederick team. And she is in the top 5, or I'm sorry, the top 10 in Maryland JUCO in scoring. But she's limping a little bit after that collision with Bowers over there.
And that's going to be really tough. Not only does Frederick not have a substitute for her, but as we've seen in the early action, Frederick organized here, but a lot of offensive chances are with her and Allison McKinty kind of running up the field together, sometimes Bethany Lisk, rather. Frederick doing a good job holding their own. They're really maintaining possession against the Rockville team that really loves to chase after the ball and win a lot of balls off the legs of midfielders and defenders who might not be accustomed to handling the ball quite as much. But Frederick, not a lot of great scoring opportunities, but keeping Rockville at bay for the most part.
Well, like the coach of Frederick told me, Jacobs Woods, she says, we have to win this game in the midfield.
Now, Christy Jacob Woods, she has done a great job with this program. 4 years ago, there was going to be no more women's soccer at Frederick, and she came to the AD and said, hey, let's give it one more shot. AD handed her the keys to the program, and here they are. A competitive team, very good team, and Christy Jacobs Woods, a big reason behind that.
Well, she spent her entire life in soccer. She told me, and I guess I'm not revealing any details here that she didn't want exposed. She told me, I've played soccer for 29 of my 34 years on this planet. And as a matter of fact, I called her Saturday to check some information. She was playing an indoor game.
And clearly someone who loves the game and gives that love to her players. You can see they really enjoy playing out there.
And she really has saved the program, and I think it's great. And they are on the attack now, although there's a miscue.
Now, while we were talking on that, we saw Ashley Polvey limping around while Frederick set up for the corner, and a solid corner attempt, but really good help by the Rockville offensive players on defense. We saw Julie Bowers on the one side with a shot attempt, and then on this side we saw Lena Orbe head the ball out of the middle.
And here comes Rockville. But a good job of clearing there by Freshour. Jacobs Woods was telling us about Sable Freshour, long legs, powerful legs, good at clearances, and there we saw a good example of that, Sean.
Yeah, the Frederick defense really standing strong so far. Rockville's been able to use their speed, like in this case, to get past them, but for the most part, they're matching up quite well with a powerful Rockville offense.
And Baitka tries to center it, but Bowers is there.